Good morning, everybody. We have another lovely guest joining us here this morning, Jennifer Carruthers. She's the Vice President, Board of Directors with Capital City Pride. Thank you for joining us here this morning. That is me. We're always excited to see and hear what you guys have going on over at Capital City Pride.
We have so much going on. For those who are not aware, we've grown a lot the last couple of years, from about 2,500 to 5,000 at Pride Fest to over 30,000 last year. Literally like 20 some volunteers to over 350.
That
in
is
3
very
years.
impressive.
Huge.
Yes, it is huge considering that we're a full-time working board with no paid staff.
Seeing that kind of growth with these types of events, how does that speak to you?
I think it's just long overdue. I think this community has been a community that has valued diversity and inclusion, and so it's starting to really show with the numbers, but I also think it shows what we're doing as an organization, which is we're really expanding and connecting with our allies, different partners in the community, and trying to create something that's a little bit of everything, or something for everyone. Yeah, something for everyone. And part of that is we just about to do our 3rd annual gala. It's coming up on March 7th. There are a couple tickets still left.
So just a couple though, so don't wait, right?
We're low. We're almost sold out, which is amazing. It's going to be fun. The theme is Vogue, so strike a pose.
There you go.
And then also we started doing year-round programming a couple of years ago. So we used to just do Pride Fest, and that was it. And so we thought, diversity and inclusion isn't just one time a year during Pride Month. It's all year round. And so we thought, how do we embark upon that and do things in the community throughout the year? And one of the big ones is our speaker series. So that runs January to June, and we bring speakers in from all over the country. So we just kicked off our speaker series last Sunday with Captain Olivia Stalick. So it's a wonderful thing that a lot of people just don't know about it yet because it's so new.
Right.
And it is so worth coming out to support.
Talk about this then. Let's talk about some of the speakers that you have coming up for this and how people can become more aware.
Absolutely. The speakers we have coming up, like I said, we just had one on Sunday to kick it off, is Dr. Kyle Christensen. He works with Unity Point out of Cedar Falls, is actually their medical director for their accountable care. Okay. And actually in 2018 he started the first LGBTQ led facility. So he's a huge ally. It should be really interesting. That will be at Unity Point. We have Jackie McCormick as well. She's considered a Native American basketball legend. Okay. She's out of Lapway, Idaho, lives out of Seattle, started a nonprofit called Rise Above. She's the president of it, to basically empower their youth to get off the reservation to get out of the cycle of alcohol abuse, drug abuse, poverty. And so her story is amazing. They're actually going to do a feature full-length movie on her life.
Really? Wow.
That's supposed to be dropping in 2021.
Okay.
And then we have Stephen Orr, which I think a lot of people are familiar, just being Meredith. It's a Des Moines-based company.
Right. He's
the editor-in-chief of Better Homes and Gardens, and he's also the vice president and director of editorial for Meredith Corporation.
Wow.
And then the last one is Mike Meyer. He has a really cool story. His father died 3 years ago, was a preacher, never came out to him. And so he kind of did this reconciliation through traveling all the U.S. national parks. Really? 419. He's actually sponsored by REI. His story is super, super amazing, and that's kind of how he felt like he, like I said, reconciled the relationship with his father that he never got the chance to tell him, and had a very Christian life growing up. So really amazing speakers.
Wow. So how do people get signed up to go and attend the
they're
fabulous
free.
Speakers
coming?
They're free.
First of all, they're free.
It's free, $99.
Okay.
That's the best part about Capital City Pride. Almost everything we do goes back to the community. All the money we raise, pretty much 99% goes back into the community, and all of our events are almost all are free.
Now, the events, they travel around different locations where the speakers are at?
We're trying to get to one location, but the way it's worked out, on that flyer was actually incorrect. We just found out this morning that Meredith is going to host Stephen Orr in their conference core room, which is the Locust South building.
Right.
Otherwise, XBK Live is the majority of the speakers, which Toby Parks, she is a queer female business owner, so that's one of the reasons why we sought out to support her as well to do our series there. It's mutually beneficial. She's supporting us as well, which is amazing. So great synergy.
That is great. Tell us about the gala coming up here. We have a little more than a week, right?
We do. We have a little more than a week. Like I said, we'd love to call it an official sellout. Lady Bunny, who is a longtime, very famous drag queen, will be emceeing the event. We have a famous pianist. He's kind of a kind of like the dueling piano vibe that we have here with Tony Bonenkamp and Jerry Lawrenson. But yeah, he kind of razzes, and then we're going to have a runway show since the theme is Vogue. It should be a lot of fun. We believe in celebrating the community, but we also think we're extremely fun in the sense that we want to do awards, but we also want to entertain. so it's about 30
awards with a twist.
It is. It's like 30 minutes of awards. We definitely recognize our community partners and those who have made big strides for, you know, Des Moines in general within the diversity inclusion realm. But we like to have a good time. So
as she opens her eyes wide.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Tell everybody where this is happening at.
It's going to happen at the River Center downtown, 5:30 p.m. So again, capitalcitypride.org. You should be able to find just under events. It has the link, and you can purchase your tickets and see what's going on.
Wow, lots of exciting things.
I know.
And all the growth and everything. It's kind of beyond the speaker series and the gala. What other kind of things can we look forward to from you guys this year?
The growth is crazy. I mean, we're one of the fastest growing prides in the country right now. If you think about that, 2,500 over 30,000 in 3 years, and we are continuing expecting to grow. But yeah, we do a pride book club once a month. I think the biggest thing is, you know, because we don't have paid staff, the speaker series is what we focus on now leading up to Pride Fest. But Pride Fest this year is going to be crazy. We have partners for Pride Week, which will run June 4th to June 11th.
Okay.
From Peachtree Brewery wants to do a lip sync battle. Des Moines Magazine is going to do their LGBT Legacy Awards on the 4th to kick it off. We're going to have a main stage. We're going to have a community stage that will feature a lot of like local drag. We have a kids and family zone. We have a health and wellness zone. Our big thing that we're excited about, which I don't think our production staff that we pay, is that we're going to do a sand volleyball court is the hope.
Oh, really?
This year.
Okay.
Which we're pretty excited about that. So yeah, there's just a plethora of things to do.
What is really cool is just to see the smiles on everybody's faces and
There's
see,
Beto.
and just see all the people that are out here and just being able to enjoy the afternoon.
Yeah, for sure.
Diversity, inclusivity.
All the feels and allies.
Yeah.
That was one of the things we did last year. Allies wear pink, and it was amazing to see all the folks out in the crowd actually wearing their ally shirts, because honestly, we can't do what we do without allies and partners in the community. That's so important. Whether it's sponsorship dollars or volunteer, as you heard.
Yeah,
I was the one that managed volunteers this year, so
and
anyone that volunteered, and if you want to volunteer, talk to me.
Right?
Yes, over 350.
That's a lot to manage.
Plus with our board and then our direct leads, it probably is closer to 400, but the general population was
All right,
about
so if you want to get involved,
yes,
just reach out to Jen.
Vice President at capitalcitypride.org. I will answer, I promise.
Okay,
you said
perfect.
30,000 gathered last time around.
Yes.
How soon do you think we'll get the 50,000 mark? Because you know what's going to happen.
We do.
Yeah.
We don't know. I think it will be in the next couple of years,
I think
but
so, too.
we thought we were going to hit 20,000 last year. So if that tells you anything,
Right.
I think it's going to happen a lot quicker than
you would imagine.
yes. So
That is awesome. And just the strides you've made
Yeah.
in the whole organization in general is outstanding.
thank you.
Thank you so
So
much.
best way for people to find out more information is the website, Facebook.
Yep. Follow us, www.capitalcitypride.org, and our Facebook is Capital City Pride Iowa. So those are the two best sources to
That's
know what
awesome.
is happening with us at CCP and the DSM.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Congratulations
Thank you.
on all the great work.
And we need to
you're
sell
doing.
out the gala, okay? That's
Yes,
first and foremost.
please.
Handful of tickets left. If
Yes.
you want to go, get a hold of them.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.